Hello and welcome to the MBS Show, episode number 555. I'm your host, Sanzo, and we got some news for you this week. So, first off, is Game Love will be at GalaCon to talk about the pony game. Game Love is cool. They have their own art. That's awesome. Anyway, Game Love is apparently planning to attend GalaCon on the 6th and 7th of this month. That's today when this episode is recorded. So yeah, I mean, let's just have fun with it. Fun to meet the fans and answer questions about the My Little Pony game we've been covering for years now. They will have exclusive rewards available to for who wrote this? Sophisto. They will have exclusive rewards available to for every. That's just a slip up. Anyway, for everyone that plays it. Find the Instagram account over here, and Galacon goes into detail on their website. Let's see what Galacon has to say. Loading. Wow. Either my internet's bad or the Galacon website is swamped. Could be swamped. They are kind of having a convention right now. Anyway, this is the Game Love game that made the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic digital game on the iOS and also Android games. Android devices. And I did talk about this way back when I played it before. It was kind of interesting. It was a town builder game where you create where you create buildings, arrange them, set ponies to live in set houses and whatnot, and you collect gems and coins and whatever. And then in later updates, they introduce changelings that you kind of have to bust and so on. And later on, I saw they included Equestria Girls and so on and so on. I haven't really been talking much about this game because personally I haven't played this game in a while, and I don't think I'll be playing it in the future. But having them be still around, like if I'm not mistaken, they came about. The game came about like 2013, 15, something like that. So technically, it's been almost 10 years, give or take, and they're still going strong, even with G5 existing. And what makes this game cool is the skin that they introduced. Like they took inspiration from all over the place, from what I understand. They took ideas from the comics. They took ideas from prototypes and so on. Like, if I'm not mistaken, they took the what happened if all of the ponies were alicorns and so on. So they took that. They took the Kirins. They took changelings and so on. So that's cool. Like they progressed to a point where they done a lot in those years of making this kind of simple game, and it's free to play. There's some annoyance where you have lives and so on, blah blah blah. And if you want to kind of progress or make things easier, you pay for stuff and so on. It's just your basic mobile game, and that's okay, I guess. I don't play those kind of games, and I'm not interested in it, so that's why I kind of stopped. But it's one of those things where if you're having fun with it, then that's cool. So yeah, having them at GalaCon after all this time, that's fascinating. I wonder what's the story behind that. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll get some update on the next podcast or whenever EQD has something to post. So let's move on to the next news. Next news is Kotobukiya lists Princess Cadence for pre-order. Kotobukiya has popped up pre-orders for Cadence. For the Cadence they've been teasing since January of last year. She clocked in at 23,000 yen, around $150, and is expected to ship in March 2026. So yeah, oh wow, we've been seeing this prototype for a while now, and getting to look at it in person. Awesome! Wow, 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 wow! I'm just really looking at this for the first time, like really, really looking at it, and yeah, that's cool. I like how they did her hair because it's similar to her main style. Like it doesn't have that pony flow that it has, but when you see her human form, she has the curl, and the curls are similar to her pony form, and I think that's cool. That's really cool. And they integrate her cutie mark with her sash, and that's awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. What else did they integrate in? Yeah, her crest. They used it as I don't know, belt probably, and yeah, all of her the gold trimmings on her hooves and whatnot, uh, and whatnot. They use it as gloves and shoes. So the conversion is pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, unfortunately for me, I don't have even one. Anyway, if you guys are interested, head down to the links and go pre-order yours now. Anyway, last news for this week is Ultimate Guard reveals My Little Pony Square deck box. A company called Ultimate Guard has revealed a line of My Little Pony deck boxes. The main six, Starlight, Spike, and Starlight Glimmer are available for those of you that want pony protecting your cards. Go check out their shop here and get some promos image below. Cool, cool. So if you guys got no idea what these are, and you're probably thinking, well, what are these? I'm so confused. So let me give you a quick breakdown. These are what they call deck boxes. And said deck boxes protect your cards from the elements. Uh, they just do a simple or cursory protection, like just keeping it for travels and whatnot, and just a nice way to keep your cards in. So, Ultimate Guard has been building a brand for themselves, and I have some of their products. Oh, for example, this is not what they call a. Oh, I need to go higher. All right, okay, cool. This is a deck box from Ultimate Guard. Just there, if you can see the branding. But what they have here is something called a boulder. Let me see if I can go to their store and show you what I mean. A boulder is their deck box where you can split it in two, and you can have it as a place to hold your decks and stuff. Let's see. Do they show you a breakdown? Kind of hard not having a boulder. Friend of mine has it, but not me. So these are all the packagings and whatnot. That's pretty cool. So yes, okay. So the way that this works is that you crack it open, almost like an egg, and you split it apart. So you can have your deck box holding your cards, and uh, it states here that it can hold 100 double sleeve cards. So that means a plastic that keeps the card protected, and a card sleeve that holds the card that it was protected in. So that's what I mean by double protection or double sleeve. So yeah, this design has been around for a while now. Companies like Ultra Pro, Ultimate Guard, Dragon Shield has been doing this design, but it seems that Ultimate Guard has been working with them to create the pony version. So that's cool. And I think they're called All Square Heroes, something like that. So this is cool. You got your Twilight rarity and so on. But one thing that I'm a bit disappointed that they're not selling is this deck, this carrying case, this deck thing. Um, what this does is it holds all your decks in one convenient box, and it's pony team. That's cool. So what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So probably you can insert about 10 deck boxes in here, and that's pretty cool. But they're not selling that. But other brands like Squareos, let's see. I think that they work with Marvel and DC for a bit, but I'm more interested in this that huge tank of a box. If they load, wow, my internet is really slow today. So they have a lot of things. Okay, here, this is the Batman thingy, and this is what they're not offering for ponies. Like this is similar to what I showed you before. It's just a nice box that holds all your decks, but it's too slow. I'm not. So anyway, yeah, this is cool. How much was it? I didn't notice the pricing. Usually a deck box like this would cost around probably $10 to $15. It's not that expensive, but it's if you're a card game guy or you play card games, you think this will be a good investment to get because it protects your cards, and everybody knows some cards can get really expensive. Oh boys, if you're not getting okay, here we go. How much are you, Twilight? Buy at Amazon? Okay, let's get at Amazon. Let's see what they say. Let's see what Amazon says about that thing. They're $31 and yeah. That's pricey. You sure? Okay. This could be one of those situations where branding matters and that's why it's expensive. So if we take a look see at they have Harry Potter one coming out soon. Cool. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. The boulder is basically the same design. It cracks open and stuff, and they have multiple styles. You got your clear boulder, you got your classic boulder, you got your solids, you got your RTE boulders. This is recycled plastic and whatnot. So let's go for something simple that every Tom, Dick, and Harry might have, and that could be the solid or clear. Let's go classic. Classic seems like a nice in between. So going to classic, we can see the price. So this is not the full 100, but this is the 40. But we're looking for 40 now. Let's look at a 40. 80, sorry, 100. My bad, 100. 100. Okay, here we go. A clear 100 would be $22. That is the clear boulder. Another one would be around $14, 15. So depending on colors and whatnot, you'll probably be spending around on average $15, give or take, on average. So yeah, looking at this, having it at $30 kind of tells you that you're buying it for the branding. And not sure if I'm a fan of that, but hey, if you want to collect them all, it's there, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. What have I been doing in my week? So, my week has been pretty boring. I haven't done anything noteworthy or new besides the D&D and Magic stuff. Kind of in a rut right now. I'm in a place where I would say that I'm sorry. I'm I'm in a mindset where everything's just going and I'm on autopilot, and at the same time too, a lot of things have happened, and I'm kind of stressed out with work and whatnot. So yeah, things have been really challenging. But hey, I hope that you guys are doing awesome at home who are listening to this. And by the way, thank you for listening. And yeah, I'll probably try and do something cool just so I can say I did a cool stuff. So let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Anyway, if you guys would, if you guys have any questions or suggestions for the show, you can contact us at the mbsshow@gmail.com. You can also reach us on the Twitters. The show's Twitter account is at the MBS Show, and my personal Twitter account is at Norman Sanzo. Also, please subscribe and rate us on iTunes, YouTube. Don't forget to press the bell icon to stay up to date. And links it'll be in the show notes. So yeah, with how YouTube is right now, I really appreciate it if you could give a like, comment, and a follow if you haven't followed. Thank you if you're following. If you're not, please do. I really appreciate it. And yeah, give the show a bump. It's kind of hanging in there around the 800 mark for a while now. It'll be nice if I can hit the 1,000 followers. Yay! But anyway, also please subscribe. Yeah, I've done that one. If you like to support the show, you can do so at patreon.com/MBS Show. With every support, you can get a week's early access to review and discussion podcast, exclusive and deleted content. And a huge thank you from me. Talking about the thank yous, I would like to thank Jacob, Lucky Knight, and Master of Light. Thank you so much, guys. You are great. And this week, we'll have a review episode coming out. It's been a while, but yay. We're slowly getting back into the groove. And if you want to hear or if you want to listen to the unedited uh, review of the next one that will be coming out next week, you can do so at patreon.com. Yeah, anyway, I've been Norman Sanzo, and I'll catch you guys next week with another episode of the MBS Show. See ya.